Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then, so then, do that, and then I put
You saving another seat yet? Are you saving a seat here? No.
He was like, I got this one. I was like, yay!
Well, I'd love your chairs and fill the space.
Thank you.
those are available.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. I have one. It's pretty cool.
I use it so that when it's a song does have an edge, so you don't know if you're hitting current. Over your shoulders or just on your left?
No, on my left.
This was all highly planned and thought out.
Oh, okay. bunch of stories about the rabbit.
Doesn't quite have the ring.
The year of the rabbit next Sunday.
He does football. And he tries to, especially, I mean, they've both been
Me when I work out the work.
why I'm doing this. Well, then he turned and he starts trying to come back balls on the front. I could send you
Okay.
There was calls made. You wouldn't want to have that cone.
Did Dominique already find it? Okay, the key has to go all the way in order to unlock the bag. So she's able to open it in Okay, but the key has to go all the way in. And that's probably why.
So we're moving to Tuesday. So now Tuesday's about because I think I was from downtown to begin, and someone picks me up there. I swear to you, I missed it.
And I'm going to send her the write-up.
One of them didn't go. The house was like, I don't want this to go to Goodwill. You can take it. I'm like, well, but then Tyranny, I'll take it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Make the rest of you guys sit.
Yep. Well, and I will reach out to Tyranny.
I'm like, can you make money at Lowe's here? He's not even anywhere near the
afternoon of the Debatable Lamb's premiere barony of the Sylvan Kingdom of Ethelmar. tour of brand new and home room of the Debatable Land.
Hello, Debatable Lands and neighbors!
Welcome to our little 12th night. We're going to start off just with a little bit of, hey, I got lost in Val. I found a sweet little Damascus knife just right outside the front door that somebody dropped with sheep. He's fabulous things happen today.
Like speech.
Please do.
Thank you so much to everyone who helped make this event both possible and awesome. So many people pitched in that I'm scared I'm not going to remember to list everyone, but I will do my best. If I leave you out, I'm so sorry. Thank you to Moriel for organizing the COVID precautions and for keeping things from going insane. Especially me. Thank you for keeping me from going insane. Thank you, Manos, for putting together the fan boxes. Thank you, Alaric and Arthas, for running control. Thank you, everyone who got here early and helped set up, but especially Rivera Portmanol for rescuing us from the lack of doors. Thank you, Els, for running the auction. Thank you, Ariana and Kindred, for all of your logistical help and wise counsel. Thank you, Reinhard, for doing the communications and announcements. Thank you, Rachel and Ishiyama, for running the A&S Championship. William Montiel for running the Arctic Championship. Courtney for running the largesse competition. Everyone in the Brewers Guild who provided beverages. Thank you. Thank you, Hara, for coordinating the loyalty room. Mary for running the children's activities. Princess Elena for merchanting. Thank you, Your Excellencies, for your work with the Master Ceremony. Thank you, Egenisi and the Debatable Choir for those awesome performances. Thank you, Niall, for doing the live stream. Thank you to Your Majesties and Your Highnesses and all of your reign staff for everything you contributed. And thank you all the entrants in the competitions and everyone who came here today and made merry with us. I had a wonderful time and I hope you did too.
Florida and her staff. Your Excellency would be attended by Lady Alta Gloucester. She's right there. Oh, you don't have to come all the way out, Els. I just, you like to brag about the work you did. And people make it easy for you. Could you tell me just a little more about that option of highly desirable and not at all forgotten things?
Well, if I might, Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellency. First thing I would like to do is thank Alaric McConnell, sorry name, Alaric McConnell, for his incredibly generous donation of a PS5. He had many interesting donations. Everything from books and stones and cooking equipment to bows and fabric and fabric and fabric. And with all of this, I'm pleased and proud to say that we have exceeded any total we have had in the past.
That's a record.
This year, we raised $518. This is my section.
for next, actually, I need William. Master William, would you please come forward?
We are so lucky, after 3 years, to have been able to host our baronial bardic championship. And I have to say that this is our last one that we will be presiding over as Baron and Baroness. And I get a little choked up about it because it had a long journey to really learning to love the art of bardic. And William, Lon, and all of the bards in the barony have been so amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. And I will miss judging this competition. But there must be a winner, so please do.
But Mrs. Swallow, for you, my friend, for your service to us. Thank you. But yes, you held a competition today.
We did, and there were quite a number of performers, and you have asked me to call these two into court. The Honorable Ladies, Nicola Beast and Solange de Chaubourg. Please stand for that.
The reason we called two people in the court during a baronial championship is that we ask that one of you will win and one of you will be second if you choose to accept the second. And your responsibility will be to stand in the bar one of our
And part of the responsibility of being barred is to represent the debatable lands at the Seven Pearls of
Yep.
Just a little time.
We had some wonderful entries, and I know their excellencies had to make some tough decisions, but I think they made some decisions. And call two.
Your Excellencies will be attended by the Honorable Noble Katerina Vogeline and Lady Eleanor Waldman.
Well, same thing. One of you will be our new baronial champion, and one of you will stand as second, which is optional.
In a unique turn, we had dueling seamsters.
Yeah, did you see that? There was so much handstone. It was amazing. And we particularly enjoyed the documentation. I know that you're used to documentation. It was pitch perfect. This was your first time documenting it, and it was also perfect. It was very impressive. But only one can be champion at a time. So go ahead, and that would be Noble Cat.
Delayed projects persisted and were prolific throughout the festival. A plenitude of people practiced, produced, and presented perfect pieces. Today, we, Baron Brandu and Baron Sindaru, proclaim the pinnacle of achievement and recognize Noble Katerina Vogeline as the Debatable Lands Arts and Sciences Champion done this 14th day of January on the Societatis 57 at our baronial 12th night. Liturgy and illumination by the Honorable Lady Rachel Desidu, words by Master Alaric McConnell.
You may join us if you like. That is optional on our board.
Lovely work.
Absolutely perfect.
Evox for the
The lady just behind you has this.
She ran away. Did you recognize her?
But wait, there's more. We have noticed a pattern from you in producing patterns.
It's so great.
And so,
sewing, and shooting. Our Eleanor Walden shows her skills in all these endeavors. For these things and more, do we, Baron Brandu and Baron Silverun, award her a gold frumet at the Debatable Lands 12th night, January 14th, on the Societatis AS 57.
Oh, I just so happen to have this book here. But wait, there's more. It's actually a teeny, tiny scroll. Look at these numbers.
That's too
complete with cheater sheet.
It's really purple. It's like, okay. And that was
The book is by Lady Rosa Tierney.
the whole thing.
For Lady Eleanor, Your Excellencies would see before them the starry Urho Walterinen.
Is he here? He was on the list.
I haven't seen him today. Alec isn't here.
I did not check him in this morning.
Then let us read this into the record as well, and we will have him at practices where we know we will find him.
introduction.
Katrina Beast, Sorka McKenzie, myself, and Ryan Nero. And Chris Otto yelled at us a lot, so he it is my particular great sorrow that I will no longer be to judge the cookie competition. And it is with my sincere apologies that your majesties and your highness do not get to as well. Not this year. This is not happening again.
Their Excellency will be attended by Lady Slava Yorsdottir.
Oh, look at that gentleman. Hello. Slava. Been rocking it.
For anybody who's new, this is our shadowing.
Very nice, awesome. Taking over, playing in parades, bringing friends to the parade, so we have a good presence on the float. Been rocking it.
Let's do this thing.
Water and food and welcoming speech. Should she find who comes to the feast, Slava Yorsdottir will greet them well and lead them in revels great. Baron Brandu, bestower of rings, and Baron Cinderu, table host declare, a sky spear of gold shall spark on her brow this 12th night and for all time. A gold comet to show for her service, and praise from the people served, done the 14th of the foremost month in our 57th year. Scroll. By form with them they with wordsmithing help, and Gwendolyn the Graceful, based on the Lewisburg Breeze Stone in Sweden.
You can't really see the details from here, but it's pretty nice. It's a rock.
It's a kinder, gentler kind of rock.
Because Slava rocks.
Passing before them, Lord Governor of the Debatable Land.
Is he here from the list?
He did not make it, so we'll read this into the record.
Yarden of the Debatable Land doesn't horse around. Never turned equestrian champion, his skill with horses is well known as his willingness to host practices and tournaments at the arena where he plies his trade. For these things, we Brandu, Hilderoon, Baron, and Baroness of the Debatable Lands award him an Iron Comet, the Debatable Lands 12th night held on January 14th on the Societatis 57.
And we will seek him out.
The Iron Comet, for those who aren't familiar here, is our Marshall Award.
Words by Alaric. Illumination calligraphy by Venerable Lady Joseph and Wallenstein. Your Excellency, to speak before them, Mistress Profoundly Christiana.
The following week, at the first demo held before we even joined this Verity, you were showing off your beading and embroidery working on peerage clothes. This was many decades ago. You continue to do such. You have every time we make a call for a need for largesse, you fill our baskets with marzipan. Did she give you marzipan too today? Oh, that was special for me. Sorry. I'll share.
We'll remember.
Whenever there is a call for largesse, you answer. Whatever.
I apologize. You did give us some, and I don't think Her Majesty got rid of me because I gave most of it.
It's the butterfly all over again.
And for even more decades than that, whenever anyone needs a heraldic artist to draw art in the proper period style,
Across the known world.
across the known world, you have been there. So it is within our prerogative to do this small thing for you.
Many are the works of the following for Triana, from participation in the Cook's Guild to providing heraldic art for many, masterfully making marzipan for the masses, as well as providing largesse for the baronial baskets. She does it all. We, Baron Brandu and Baroness Hilderoon, are most pleased to award her a silver comet, done this 4th day of June on the Societatis 57 at the Japanese Irish Festival.
Iris.
Illumination by the Honorable Lord Owen Tagg, calligraphy by the Honorable Lady Rachel Desrue, words by Master Anderson.
Thank you. Thank you.
For Mistress Lafontaine.
On the subject of old business, there's another scofflaw who's been avoiding our courts.
I'm really, Your Majesty, Your Highnesses, I really hate to subject you to this, but we have to do this. Go ahead, call him in. I'm so sorry, everyone. Everyone at home,
Your
I'm sorry.
Excellency demands the presence of Master Alistair Scott.
Yes. We did not give you a written summons for this because we wanted your true, honest reaction. There have been accusations that we have been meaning to speak to you about. Poaching on their Majesty's lands, of, bring forth the scullery maid. She has evidence.
Seriously, thank you. This is a court, so we appreciate it.
Oh, Your Majesties, oh, Your Highnesses, oh, Your Excellencies, oh, my spurs and garters.
My good girl, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. What horrendous deeds done by this man have you uncovered?
I have found a recipe.
For disaster.
Easily. I mean, that goes without saying. This is a recipe for disaster that involves that most sacred and valued animal in all the kingdom, a unicorn. With Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, and Your Excellencies, permission, may I read this to the populace?
It must be done, sir.
Okay. To make it a roast unicorn, you must first kill the unicorn, normally, as if for venison, having first procured a virgin to entice the beast, making sure men-at-arms be ready to skin and gut it. Then take cumin, pepper, and salt, grind together to a powder, strew it within the unicorn. To bake it, lay it upon a grill, else roast it over the fire. Get a log, that if a pole like spit, insert it into the body.
and bringing things back to camp, helping others set their pavilions. We like having you around. We'll keep you. And do this.
In the time of the Great Plague, the people of our fair barony were separated by both districts and buildings. Seeing a solution for the issue, our own Niall and Creswell crafted a camera obscura to project our events and force visitors into the homes of our noble populace. The populace was pleased, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! For this service, we, Baron Brendu and Baron Kilderoon, see it fit to give him a gold comet at this the 14th day of January on the Societatis 57 at the Debatable Land 12th night celebration. The illumination works in calligraphy by Reinhard Regenbogen. The illumination is based off the demonstrated that of 1545 what's called the Radio Astronomica and the Electrica scroll is still in progress.
Scroll is still in progress. You should see some guy about that. Hero scroll.
One more dial.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Members, that was the last of what we're doing, but we do have a couple of very quick announcements, and thank you for your indulgence. Scribes first.
With all scribes and wordsmiths whose work was presented this day, please come up.
At Baronial Court.
At Baronial Court. Please come forward.
So we'd like to recognize the scribes, we'd like to thank you for your work. I hope you have enough. We do, but I want everybody to see, everybody at home and everybody here to see what our scribes can do. You don't know.
We don't quite have enough. Scribes and wordsmiths of the barony.
So now with the announcement, very quick, thank you for your notice.
So, to those residents of the debatable lands,
Very quick.
we have a note about the timing of the baronial election. It had been our intent to have the ballots mailed out. However, corporate is still closed for updating the membership lists and hasn't gotten us the list yet.
Only supposed to take a couple days.
As soon as we get those lists, we will have a meeting of the election committee and get the ballots in the mail. That being with copious
Copious communications.
That being said, it should happen within the next week or two. The ballot counting meeting will still be on March 5th. All ballots must be received by Her Excellency or I, either in person or mailed, which directions will be in the ballot itself, sealed before the start of the meeting on March 5th.
Sealed and in hand. Yep.
Yes. Ariana?
Will the candidates be posting on the
Yeah.
website statements or information?
So
There will be, yes.
that's the next thing. The candidates will be have already provided statements and photographs that will be provided to our web minister, and that will be online. We also intend to have a meet the candidates virtual thing, which we will get in touch with them about again.
Yes. So there will be ample opportunities to get to know more about the candidates.
Yeah. So our Schultz, Guatemala,
Coup of Atlantia, and I come to you with great concern.
Hold. Guard.
Check his boots.
That's not a dagger. Your Majesty, I come here because I've heard rather grim tidings. But you see, I've been listening to the bardic winds, and you know that bards are full of a lot of wind. And there seems to be a great shenanigan in your kingdom. And I'm very shenanigan. Oh, I know that, but this one needs to be dealt with. But you see, I'm a little bit concerned that they may carry their avalanche of shenanigans across your southern border to fair Atlantia. So, with your permission, I would like to deal with this individual. And everyone, come see the news! Get that back here. Andrea, you have been accused of lifting, carrying, setting up, and climbing tents, relocating eating implements to places their owners least expect. Sorry about that. Passing dozens of gallons of ciders laced with fruit and spices, infinite counts of unintentional merriment, dispersing Swedish fish as confetti for a royal progress, performing on an unlicensed forum, pirating on less than 3 hours of sleep and more than enough whiskey, spreading a plague of merriment with no less than four instances of googly eyes.
When was the third? Yes, all right.
So with their Royal Majesty's blessing, I, Olaf Rorian II, take you as my apprentice. Pledge to follow my guidance and tutelage in matters of the bardic arts whenever it is desired.
Aye.
To use that guidance to enhance, serve, and entertain our society.
Aye.
To complete each task indirectly given, which should never be used for harm, defilement, or non-consensual chaos.
Aye, but the fact is...
To leave it behind all your instigations and shenanigans where they do not have explicable benefit.
Absolutely not.
Where they do not have explicable benefit.
Oh, aye.
Heading. All you ask of me is your own.
Will you, Rorian Coup, pledge to offer me completely legally procured resources for improving my guarding skills?
Aye.
To give me honest and critical feedback even when I cannot carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket? To improve my memory? To stretch my performance and composition
true and honorable, and we will hold you to it. Thank you.
For Lady Elizabeth, the new chatelaine of the Kingdom of Baltimore.
So, several weeks ago, we held we had one virtual entry for our Kingdom Bardic competition. We had several people perform for us online. It was quite an enjoyable evening. And we have picked two people. One of them we will not be doing today, we'll be doing in a later event. But we would like to call the Queen's Choice up today. Do that, please.
Maester William Mackinsoyer, present yourself to her majesty.
We will have your. You do not have your favorite today? We will have.
For Maester Leo, Queen's Bardic Champion. Their Majesties will be attended by Emma D. Harewood.
Hello. So we've heard that she produces wonderful works of embroidery that are absolutely beautiful, and that you do some in-depth research on Russian art that you completed now. Kind of. Okay.
We've also heard that you competed at Penzic for archery, that you're one of those people that is always there to lend a hand and help out when you can. And for those things, we wanted to do this for you last week, but we delayed it for him. So we'll do this for you now.
All too often, gentles who serve go unnoticed. There is one who has given of her time through in-depth research into early period Russian guard. She also produces wonderful embroidery, along with archery for her kingdom at Penzic, willing to help whenever and wherever is needed, as well as learning new skills. So it is with gladness in our hearts that we, Arnthor and Kira, King and Queen of Fair Esselmark, do award Emma de Harewold arms, azure, a rabbit rampant maintaining a bow with arrow knocked in cheek, 2 oak leaves argent, on this 8th day of October, Anno Societatis 57, a crown tournament. Calligraphy and illumination by Baroness Catherine Kiersey.
Lord Niall MacRedwolf.
You can stand if you desire. So, we hear that you're very active in the local archery community. That you even went as far as being on the team at Penzic, and you outperformed many people that have done this a lot longer than you. And for that, we would like to do this for you.
The heartwood of the ewe, the sinew of the deer, the feathers of the goose, the iron of the earth. Together they create the bow and arrow. Yet it is the skill and dedication of the archer that flexes the ewe, looses the sinew to leap forward, sets the arrow to flight, and drives the iron point into the heart of its target. Lord Niall MacRedwolf has demonstrated such skill and dedication, and in recognition of his enthusiasm and diligence, we induct Lord Niall into the Order of the Golden Pulse. Done by our hands this 10th day of December, Anno Societatis 57, at Aphelmark Holiday Shoot.
Yeah, we tried getting you a little earlier, hoping you'd be at the holiday shoot, but didn't make it.
Lord Niall, newest companion of the Order of the Golden Pulse. Their Majesties, demand the presence of Don Marcus Scalper Grimson.
You thought that would be a nice thing to do. Actually, we've heard that this gentle has done many things to grow his local group. He's even the seneschal of Ballycloggin, or was for a while, and promotes the new group, helps them every way they can.
Does it have to assist with fencing practices and events? So we would like to do this.
Once, Don Marcus Scalper Grimson, a right doughty man of strength known for his courtesy, took to wife Sumaya, a most noble woman with a beautiful smile. Together with her, he traveled across many lands, doing deeds of courage and service, which won the hearts of many people. Whilst they lived in a place of high fells and deep vales, he became known for his prowess at arms, and gathered tokens of comet, ulce, thorn, sigil, and finally the right to wear the white scarf that all might know and respect his bravery. Yet always did he combine martial skill with service, traveling far south to the Firth of Gulf to protect a traveling Khan, as well as teaching young fighters and helping to attract more to join them when he returned home. Arts he also, creating useful goods of wood and trying his hand at the weaver's craft. A sycamore and comet were added to his honors. Then, it was that he and his wife journeyed far to the west, that they might find new lands. When they had reached a place and saw that the forest had ended and the land was flat and fertile, they called it thus, Wood's End, and gathered to them folk who did so prosper that the king rewarded him with a purple fret for his effort. But, longing for the high fells, they returned to their former home, where Don Marcus was not yet content to rest, but served as seneschal in the place called Ballycloggin, being a man respected by his people to give wise counsel. Now have Arnthor and Kirik heard tidings of his great service, and maybe thought to themselves that such a man would bring many strengths to their kingdom. So on this 14th day of January, Anno Societatis 57, at the varying march of the Debatable Land's 12th night, do they vouchsafe to name him Keystone, for his strong support of Aphelmark. The scroll is by Christopano, with words by Sidira.
On a personal note, at a national court a long time ago, in my my very first warm-up fight against Sir Vlad, Two Swords, I broke my helmet, and I was going to be unable to fight that day. And this gentle came out and said, I have a helmet for you. Put it on me, and I got to fight that day. If that's not service to at least just me, I don't know.
Gordon Marcus, newest member of the Order of the Keystone. Their Majesties would once again be attended by Lady Acilia Attleborough.
So, I know that you served as a water bearer, that you did retain for past and present reigns. In fact, you were one of my first retainers, and that was pretty exciting to get to know you and talk to you and make her my largest coordinator.
She's always there to help. She's eager to help. She's eager to do what needs to be done. And for that, and all the things that you do, we would like to do this for you.
Young and old alike attend we Arnthor and Kira, King and Queen of Ethelmarch, send greetings. Finding ourselves in receipt of many good reports on the work of our noble servant, Acilia Attleborough, we award her the Order of the Keystone, given the 12th day of January, Anno Societatis 57, the barony march of the Debatable lands, 12th night. Calligraphy and illumination by Elizabeth of Roxbury Mill.
For Lady Acilia, newest member of the Order of the Keystone. Their Majesties would once again be attended by Lord Mocknile and Rimble. Came to events in court, and might not call you twice.
Stay away for safety, we understand.
So, I don't know what else I can add from what Their Excellency said earlier, but I do know that you're the reason that we can have courts online, that you film them. Your work as an ethereal herald it is new, and it's something that we greatly appreciate.
And that your gift is service to the society, and that I've heard you use your mundane skills to improve things. And we thank you.
That has helped this kingdom through this pandemic stay together, and we genuinely appreciate your efforts. And for that, we would like to do this for you.
Thanks to the labors of Niall MacRedwell, neither distance nor illness bans the populace of Ethelmarch from attending court. For his ethereal service, we, Arnthor King and Kira Queen, induct him into the Order of the Keystone, January 14th, Anno Societatis 57, at 12th night in the Debatable lands. Calligraphy and words by Nicola P.
For Lord Niall, newest companion of the Order of the attended by Herr Reinhard Regenbogen.
So we heard that you do sparkle work for the Baronies and the Kingdom. We really appreciate it.
And that you're also the Barony Westminster, which is a valuable service to our kingdom and to the barony. For those things, we would like to
The works of Reinhard von Regenbogen add much to the glories of Hitler. As web minister, his labors facilitate communication and the flow of information throughout the known world, helping to unify in service to our shared dream. So do we, Arthur King and Kira Queen, induct him into the Order of the Keystone, 14 January at 12th night, Anno Societatis 57. Scroll by Nicola B.
For Herr Reinhardt, newest member of the Order of the Keystone. Their Majesties, invite Lord Sean O'Connor to present himself before them.
So, Sean, it is our understanding that you have been artistic since you were a child.
Yes, I have.
And now you are a budding scribal artist that service is giving scribal blanks to the kingdom to use as needed.
Thank you.
You're also personally very aware of the large-scale project that you did in making the North Scroll. And it was absolutely beautiful. And we got to take our picture in front of it, which was amazing.
Thanks.
So, mid-brief.
And though no one else may be able to buy it, but we may have to give it away or something.
Well, for all those things that you do, we would like to do this for you today.
Come forward all, and know that a noble subject worthy of praise and admiration is among us. We, Arnthor and Kira, King and Queen of Abelmark, hear much good of our gifted and gentle John O'Connor. He has used his artistic skills to honor and enhance our kingdom with illuminated scrolls and other decorations. For the honor he does the realm, we'll reward his endeavors and induct him into the Order of the Sycamore. Done this January 14th, Anno Societatis 57, at our 12th night celebration and the Barony March of the Debatable Lands. Illumination and calligraphy done by Lady Lisa Petra Di Rossi.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
Congratulations. Congratulations.
back here at some point in that time.
Nothing like a fourth inning stretch. Nothing like a fourth inning stretch.
So, welcome to the order, both of you. Much dessert.
So now you're gonna need something more similar to this. You can just like put them all on a.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's amazing.
All right, which one's you want done? Sean, that's me on Facebook.
I will message you on Facebook.
Or I could, if you just want everything done, I can look you up on the. Yeah. So no, these are totally fun. I run the watercolor over my pages so that I can get the outline done. And then actually do similar technique like I was up here.
That's freaking amazing. I hate wearing makeup. Put this down because my hands are starting to cramp.
I need to do another set. It's easiest if I can put them all on the news and like print out and do that. So I need to do another set. That would be amazing.
I've been trying to think of a way to wear my words.
I'd like to do them also
But I never even thought of that.
I saw someone else doing it, but I think it's always better. I like how it was.
Good gentle! I be the new Queen's Bardic champion. Literally, very new. I would like to first do a song for you, and then I would invite other bards to come up and join me up. My lovely ladies.
I need to put this down and then go down and get my water bottle. Retrieve it.
Kind friends and companions. Lift up your voices, I will bring it. For we may or might meet here again. Here's a help. Let us think and be merry all of the one love. Let us think and be merry all. For we may or might
for you. Many of you know how the Normans came over and conquered England, right? But you don't know the true story. I'm going to tell you the true story now. For you see, when two young bastards decided to come over from Normandy and take over England, they came with Pope's blessing, they came with many mighty Norman knights and their great steeds. But when he arrived, he saw up the top of the hill the Saxons waiting for him, giving the typical Saxon greeting for quarter. Oh, oh, oh.
Say it again.
The Saxon shield all said, ah, forget it, I just told you, you're prison on board the ground.
Oh, I was given a mispronunciation.
But that's where William says, boy, we have the Lord in the story.
Only 17% of the society will.
Rest upon a horse, grab the sword.
As a herald, your skills up there are fantastic.
Back and forth in front of the Saxons.
And in just
and the song of Roland.
oh no, I didn't think so.
Says, ours is not to live in glory but dying. He turned and charged.
Oh wow. Oh,
Of course, was immediately slaughtered. Mounted their horses and they charged up the hill. They could not let the shield fall on the first
all right.
shot.
Well, thank you. Having a good time. Yeah, good. Well, thank you for having a good time and lending your services as well. It's a great pleasure. Very nice to meet you. She's going to take her back?
Something like this. All the hard and babes down the road, leaving them alive. And so, when the Normans retreated down the hill, the Saxons charged down after them.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming to our...
Wiped them out. And rode up the king. And killed every Saxon noble.
Okay. So how
Stood
long?
around their guilt king. That's how the Normans went in. Not because of the great Norman knights. Because of the minster. Boy, he put on his boots and Lord. Nothing to speak of. So never doubt the power of a call. Look out. That's it.
guess that's
It was only Violetta,
oh,
Violetta, Monis and Gwen, and Arthas and Sophie.
I was mixed up. Sorry, I was confused.
I just lost my clothes. I may need your help. We'll just get this one right here, and I'll hold this one. Thank you, dear. And then I'll push it back. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
That whole thing was live streamed.
It wasn't exactly on camera.
Here resumes the court, their majesties. Good. Their majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lady Gesa von Wellenstein.
So, I don't know how many of you people know Kesa. I think everybody should know about her. She is such a generous and kind spirit, someone that's always lending a helping hand, always being courteous, always has a smile.
He also brings the equestrian sport to everyone and makes it available for all of us to try, even those with barriers. And I truly appreciate what you've done with us.
So for being the example that everyone should strive to be, we want to do this for you today.
On this day of days, we, Arnthor and Kieran, rightful sovereigns of Ethelmark, wish to note the tireless spirit of the Honorable Lady Gesa von Wellenstein. We find ourselves in receipt of many good reports on the hospitality and generosity of this fine horsewoman. For her unyielding efforts to lend a hand and a smile, we invite her to join the Order of the Cornelian, done by our hand in the Merry March of the Debatable Lands at our 12th night celebration, January 14th, Anno Societatis 57. Illumination and calligraphy done by Lady Elisabetta Di Rossi.
For the Honorable Lady Gesa, newest member of the Order of the Cornelian.
heroic deeds may yet speak louder. We hear much good of our faithful noble, Katharina das Vogelach. For many years, they have used their steady hand and trained eye to create bespoke attire that keeps themselves and all manner of folk well dressed. In doing so, with such passion and expertise, this noble caught the eye of our esteemed ancestors, Tyndall and Hesiod, during their reign. Though it was proclaimed that an ice dragon on April 2nd, 2016, Anno Societatis 50, may be made a companion of the Order of the Fleur, word did not travel to our subject, and they did not receive the honor befitting their deeds. We, Arnor and Carrick, King and Queen of Ethelmark, do so redress this and proclaim that our subjects' deeds shall henceforth be known across our sylvan realm. Let all bear witness that we do so, acknowledge them as a worthy companion of the Order of the Fleur de Ethelmark, done by our hand and seal in the Barony March of the Debatable Lands at this 12th night celebration on January 14th, Anno Societatis 57. Illumination and calligraphy done by Master John, wordsmithing done by his apprentice, Lady Elizabeth.
Fleur of Ethelmark, would you like a handshake or a hug? So now, please go and be greeted by your order. Although you've been a member for a long time, now you get this on.
For the Honorable Lord, Noble Katharina, as you recognize for entrance in the Order of the Fleur. Your Majesties, Her Highness has reported deeds of great wrong that have been happening. May we address this? Please. Yes. Her Highness demands the presence of Don Cyrus Alger.
How can I serve you, Lawrence?
Well, I've had a few complaints recently of your cadet, and it's just been brought to my attention that it's been ongoing. He's been a little bit of an issue up here today. I think I'm a little bruised here. There's been some crashing and banging going on, and there's been some other issues that I'm concerned about. Something involving spaghetti in front of my couch. There was, I'm not sure where it came from, but a lot of my love-you callies. And well, I just wanted to bring it to your attention, but it's actually distressed me to the point that I think my mom should probably, I think it needs to be handed over to the queen. So, you should probably talk to her. Yes.
Cyrus, bring your cadet forward.
Niccolo, present yourself before the crown right now.
So, I understand there have been some issues, but I look at you and I know how graceful you are on the list field. And I know how highly effective you are on the rapier battlefield.
attended by their Order of the White Scarf.
If you couldn't tell, he is also our current Kingdom Rapier champion.
Life and death, tempo and measure, a breath, a beginning, an end. The fencing circle has its claws, yet what champion can resist the queen's pleasure? Our Niccolo is to don the white, his fencing a dance that celebrates life's grace. His heart is true, his grace is sure, a last thrust, he carries the fight. On this day do we, King Arnthor and Queen Kirik, name Niccolo Loredana de Venezia, a member of the Order of the White Scarf, done this day, Anno Societatis 57 at our Debatable Land's 12th night. The words are by Mistress Gabrielle de Windsor, with calligraphy by Lady Sorka Mackenzie, and illumination by Baroness Adana the Red. Though I have a minor issue. You still got a yellow scarf.
Oh,
Doesn't a yellow
That's
scarf
the
on.
wrong color on that.
And a blue one.
And it's not a blue one. Like, his scarves are wrong. I think I should fix it.
I had the distinct honor of being part of this today, and it gives me up here. You've been mine since you're, but you've been a treasure. You've been a treasure to me and a part of our family since I first met you. And so I will give you the scarf that was given to me as a queen, my first rank. Because you mean that much to me, and I'm that proud of you.
Your Majesties, Don Corley has orchestrated 2 small gifts for Niccolo as well.
Don Niccolo has a very proud courage. When Don Christian came here from Artemisia, he set seeds which have blossomed, as may be demonstrated here in the street. From Don Christian, Mistress Elena, Don Cyrus, and then to Don Niccolo. However, there is more. For Don Niccolo has more heritage, as he was a cadet of Master Bastiano Jacopo, as part of the lineage of Tyvar Moondragon, the first white scarf of the SCA.
No pressure.
We welcome you, Senator.
For Don Niccolo, newest companion of the Order of the White Scarf. Their Majesties would be attended by Don Cyrus Alger.
If you need an escort from him, you must be trouble.
I promise I've dealt with my troubles today.
So, we've heard tales that not only have you been a marshal for a very long time, but you've been a marshal in charge of very many events, that you're a teacher of very well-researched classes for the rapier community, that you not only compete in our kingdom, but you compete in other kingdoms. And in those tournaments, not only do you do well, but you show well, and you show everyone what Ethelmar can be. For those things, we would like to do this for you. Can you please call the order?
Their Majesties would be attended by their Order of Defense. Unto Don Cyrus Alger do their Royal Majesties of Athelmar send fond greeting. Upon hearing of the years of excellence displayed as warrior, courtier, and scholar, it has dismayed the hearts of our royal selves to also hear that their servant, Don Cyrus, has also engaged in the arts of dueling. The warrior, whose skill as commander in melee, as well as efficiency in the arts martial on the field, are legendary. The courtier, who holds our beloved roses in the highest of esteem, who assists in building communities of excellence, has touched our royal hearts. The courtier who sees the known world and the growing community that the steel arts have in our society and reaches out with kind gifts to the Order of the White Scarf in other kingdoms is seen as a gentle ambassador. The scholar, whose demonstrated knowledge of our contemporary martial arts lifts the minds of our soldiers. The scholar who connects the works of our noble servant William Shakespeare and the documentation styles of swordplay of our time, and pens words for us to recognize the accomplishments of our citizenry based on existing literary examples, illumines our imagination and delights our royal selves and the populace. Word had reached our noble ears of your deadliness in the lists. Your practice of elegant evisceration in the duel concerns us. It falls to our royal selves to sit in judgment and discern the degree of damage you have done to our army and populace in pursuit of the art of the duel. To that end, we impanel the Order of Defense of our kingdom to meet with you, interrogate you, counsel you, and report back to us, and advise that we should consider a letter of marked reprisal, and to include you as one of that august order, or other more appropriate judgment. We shall consider their words very carefully. Please take this time to consider your actions, their consequences, and the words of our Order of Defense. We shall reconvene at a time to be mutually agreed upon, for us to levy our decision and hear your testimony, the testimony of the Order, and any other witnesses who you should deem necessary to stand for you in this regard. Done this 14th day of January at our Debatable Land's 12th night celebration. The scroll is by Mei Lan Hua, with words by Comtesse Elena Johnson.
Please rise. We charge you to go forward, to join the other members of the Order of Defense, discuss with them, talk to them,
Cyrus as he contemplates his writ to the Order of Defense. Their Majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lady Hara Kikumatsu.
You have vast knowledge of Japanese culture, tremendous skills in making those clothes, and what you've done for people in this kingdom, making them these clothes, teaching and explaining all of the steps of why there's compounds, why it's left over right, all of the special qualities that go into this clothes.
The in-depth detail that you have researched the clothing that you make, the time and effort that it took you to do this is extraordinary. How much time you spent. I personally love when I use your words to tell someone about the outfit that I'm wearing today that you made for me and that she's wearing as well. Because of the excellence that you do in the clothes that you do, and the dedication that you have to the culture that these clothes came from. We want to do this for you. Can you please call the order?
Their Majesties will be attended by the Most Noble Order of the Lord. Uniting fabric, clothing and nobility, together reveal beauty and skill that surpass even the chrysanthemum. Sylvan evergreen is Hara Kikumatsu. She reads unity, braided cords most strong, students' knowledge flowering. Hawthorn Keurig, Sylvan ruler's apple mark, Debatable lands, 9th month, 14th day, and Osoki Tada's 57 at 12th night. Reveal unto us a future time and place to contemplate peerage, to join Randy Irises in order of the laurel. Scroll by Meister Kieran McCracken.
Please go with the order of the oral. Discuss with them. Get back to us the time that is convenient for both of us. And then tell us your decision if you would like to become a member of the But tonight, I would like to turn that over to His Highness, because he has some words for you, since he will be the king at Pentecost.
So, people of Alphamar, as we are looking ahead to Penzic 50, it is a monumentous event for us. Her Highness and I are working very diligently, along with a lot of other people, to give you the Penzic you are expecting. I immediately, after winning Crown, obviously watched the other Kingdom's Crowns to see who was going to we'll be working with in the following year. We made a pilgrimage to the East Kingdom, where I spoke with Prince Louis of the Mid and Prince Brennan of the East. Conversations continue. Today it is my pleasure to announce that Alphamark will be fighting with the East Kingdom at Penzic 50. I know a lot of people had an impossible expectation when I won Crown based on our last reign. But in the spirit of, I don't know, the eternal annual enemies, eternal friends concept that has always been a driving thing behind Penzic. We're going to keep that, especially for this war. And we'll see where it goes. I know it's going to be fun. We're going to have, I wish we could tell you all the things we've got planned.
No, it is going to be tremendously exciting. There's a lot planned. We've already had some people reach out with ideas, suggestions. Please, if you have anything to contribute, any ideas or thoughts, learn your battle songs. That was definitely forethought in all of that. So, yes, we want Scarlet. We have a bagpiper already. So, we'll link that already, and he knows Scarlet. So yes, please, any thoughts, ideas? We want this to be your war. We want this to be your vacation to be magnificent, and we want the opportunity to Ethelmar to truly shine and let the jewel that we are be seen by the known world. Your Majesty, thank you for your time and allowing.
For the wisdom and leadership of their highnesses as we go into Penzic 50.
Viva!